welcome for this week's edition of the Q&A with S.Chablis, and today we've got only one question, and quite an interesting one, from Johan, who is asking, what's the deal with Moutonne? I knew there were 7 Grand Crus in Chablis, and I keep on hearing there's an 8th one named Moutonne. What's the deal? What's going on? Well, Johan, very interesting question. That's a question I keep on having here at S.Chablis when I give trainings. Well, first of all, there's not 7 Grand Crus in Chablis, there's 1 Grand Cru and 7 names it can carry. That's what we call climat, that's the name of a plot of land. So if you want to name them, you're going to start with Blanchot, Clos, Valmur, Grenouille, Vaudésir, Creuse, and then Bourreau. So that's 7 names. And then there is Moutonne. And Moutonne is a bit different, because Moutonne is what we call a monopoly. And a monopoly is a plot of land that's belonging to just one winemaker. So Moutonne, as a Grand Cru, you can only find with Domaine Longue de Paquis, with no other winemaker. But if you look closer at a map, you will see that Moutonne is actually part on Creuse, and that's going to be a tiny 5% of a 2.35 hectares, and 95% of it is going to be on Vaudésir. And that's really the blend of those 2 areas that is going to make Moutonne so special. Now, what's another special thing about Moutonne, and why do we not talk about climat about Moutonne? It's just, to me, that's the closest name I could find for a cuvée. It's a batch, because you're actually blending 2 climats. And if you look closely at the label, and I'm going to give you a couple examples, you're going to see the classical, the climat Grand Crus, with Chablis Grand Cru, and then the name of the climat underneath, and in smaller or equal sized characters. So that would be a classical one. Now, if you look at the label for Moutonne, you're going to find there's a bit of a difference. Moutonne is the most important information, and then Chablis Grand Cru is going to be another smaller information. So to me, that says it's a batch, it's not a climat. Is it a bad thing or a good thing? That's not the problem. The quality of the wine is there. Do you like it or not is another question, and do come and taste it. I've got it on the list all the time. But that's very interesting to see that what this domain does is putting its personal view of a wine first, and then says it's a Chablis Grand Cru, where usually in Chablis it's going to be Chablis Grand Cru first, and then where it's coming from. There are a couple more cases like that in the Grand Cru. We could talk about Chablis Grand Cru Château Grenouille, which is another explanation altogether, and maybe Chablis Grand Cru Clos des Hospices dans les Clos, which is another style of information. But you see, again, that's a different way of seeing wines. It doesn't have to be Chablis Grand Cru plus the name of a plot, it can just be Chablis Grand Cru or Chablis Grand Cru plus the name of your choosing. Maybe next time I will get into explaining what's happening with blends, because it's not very well known that you can still do blends in Chablis. It's not going to be grape variety blends, but still you can do blends. And maybe we'll explain the difference between each levels in an easy, understandable manner. I hope that really answers your questions. If you've got some more, do send them over by next week. I hope you have a beautiful week. Keep on tasting. Bye bye.